Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Go Figure's iCamp on new business strategies, social media, and testimonials. In the next 15 minutes, we intend to provide you with a business-enhancing idea from Go Figure's president and founder, Kyle Zhukovsky. Immediate steps you can take using the iGoFigure system to implement Kyle's ideas in your own business. And a step-by-step checklist for your success. So now, here is Go Figure's president and founder, Mr. Kyle Zhukovsky.
Hello and welcome to another edition of iGoFigure's iCamp. My name is Kyle Zhukovsky. I'm the president and founder of Go Figure. And we like to bring these iCamps to you for generally one of two reasons, or both. First, we like to share with you tips on how to get more members and keep them longer. Also, we like to share with you some training tips on how to use features of Go Figure to help improve your operational success as well. Back in 2011, I shot a series of club improvement training tips for one of the trade show magazines. In fact, there were 15 of them, and they were designed to do basically the same thing, help people get more members and to keep them longer. So I want to share with you a success story of somebody that actually watched one of those video clips from our website and what happened for them. The video that they watched was called How to Get 76 Referrals in 30 Minutes. They implemented it in their facility and got over 200 referrals in just 30 minutes. And they were so pleased with the material and the content of all those videos, they generally changed the entire paradigm of their facility to implement the ideas in those videos. And that was very heartening and humbling to me that they would do such a thing. But I do believe the content in those videos is that important to facilities these days. They're all low-cost systems for improving your facility, so I think it's something that you can get a lot out of. Just go to our website, igofigure.com. And there on the home page you'll see a picture of me and it says got 15 minutes. You click on that and it will take you to those 15 series that we did. And they're pretty short, so it doesn't take too long to watch them. But I also want to share with you another tip that is not found in the Club Improvement Series, one that I'm hopefully to make a point on today. I'm using my iPhone to record the introduction to this iCamp video for Andy to shoot this week. And the reason why I'm doing that is because it's very simple to take a video, especially with an iPhone 4, because you can see yourself as you're taking it. And I want to emphasize the simplicity of it so that you'll start taking more member testimonials to put on your Facebook page and on your club's homepage. And the reason why is that nothing speaks better than a testimonial. Nothing validates your facility more than somebody who doesn't work there, somebody who doesn't own it, and who talks about the success they've gotten by going to your facility. So make sure you have some questions ready for them, like when they came in, how they heard about you, what they like about you, and the types of results they have seen. Keep the video short, maybe a minute, maybe two. Put them on your website, and I think you're going to see that the quality referrals you get from them are fantastic, and that's what we've been seeing around the country. So go ahead and use your iPhones. Don't be afraid to make a quick, simple video. It doesn't have to be super high-quality production to get the types of results you're looking for. After all, I'm just simply holding my iPhone right here at my home taking a video for you guys. So let's go ahead and turn it over to Andy now, and he's going to share with you some interesting tips on how you could use Go Figure better in your facility. Have a great week and a great 2012, everybody.
Thanks very much, Kyle. In the next 10 minutes, I'd like to provide you with detailed steps that you can immediately take using the iGoFigure system to implement some of the ideas that Kyle just talked about. I'm also going to provide you with a 7-step checklist, which if you'll only follow in order is practically guaranteed to increase your membership base and make you more money. I'd like to begin by showing you where you can find the Club Improvement series on our website that Kyle referenced during his talk. It's available here on our webpage at igofigure.com. Just click right here where it says Got 15 Minutes, and you will see a list of all 15 volumes that have so far been recorded and posted on our website. And I'd like to begin with the video Kyle referenced in his talk. Volume 6, How to Collect 76 Referrals in Just 30 Minutes. Now in Kyle's video, which is well worth watching, Kyle explains how to do this by auctioning off something for which you have created value. Kyle uses as an example common everyday objects, a baseball cap and a set of barbells which were purchased from a health store at a very reasonable price. In my example, I'm going to show you how to create value for the Advertise Here squares, which reside on the upper left and upper right corner of your member welcome screen. The Advertise Here squares are controlled from your main menu by clicking here on Sign-in Screen Options and the green Advertising tab. You can uncheck this box in order to remove the advertising squares, or you can use the left advertisement import and right advertisement import in order to place advertising material there. Let's take a look at a few examples. One of the things that you can do is create an ad for a nearby business. For example, Tanya's Nail and Hair Salon, proudly serving Felicia's fitness members since 1993. Or let's say an ad for a local real estate agent who happens to have a suite next door or in the same complex. These advertisements can be sold. A lot of facilities have sold each of these ads for up to $50 per month, therefore turning iGoFigure into a profit center. You don't need to sell these advertising spaces whatsoever. You can use them for internal promotions and advertising. For example, to wish your members a happy holidays and remind them what your holiday hours are going to be, or just to remind them to pick up a copy of your spring newsletter. However, Buddy Referrals can be quickly gained from your membership base by creating value for these ads through an in-house member promotion. Take a look at the example above. Do you know our own Betty Smith is an award-winning real estate agent? Call and put her phone number in there. Now this is a perfect example of using both advertising spaces as part of the same message. You put up the photo and the name of a member who might be very well known at your facility. People, when they scan in, see her face, recognize the name, and say, no, I didn't realize Betty was a real estate agent. I've got a need to buy a house, sell a house, or whatever the situation might be, and next thing you know, Betty is getting business from them. Now, you can use this to your advantage to get Buddy Referrals as follows. For 1 week, put up an ad similar to the following. Next month, these 2 ad spaces will be given away free to one lucky member. Register this week only, ask us how. This part about register this week only is particularly important, and Kyle did reference this during his talk. You cannot leave this open-ended time-wise or it starts to lose effectiveness. You have to create a sense of urgency by putting a fixed time frame. Explain to your members when they ask that these advertising spaces are being auctioned off in a silent auction, and the winner is going to be the person who gives you the most number of Buddy Referrals, names and phone numbers of friends or acquaintances or family members of theirs who they think would like to belong at your facility. If you have a person within your membership base who would profit from having their ad seen in a high-traffic, high-volume area of like-minded people, i.e. the members at your facility, cosmetics representatives, real estate agents, and so forth, you will rapidly find that they are giving you lots and lots of Buddy Referrals in order to win this contest. Now let's talk about the next method that Kyle mentions to increase your membership base and make more money. The power of social media and member testimonials. As Kyle said, nothing speaks better than a testimonial. Nothing validates your facility more than somebody who doesn't work there, somebody who doesn't own it, and who talks about the success they've gotten by going to your facility. And Kyle gave some great examples of how with a simple smartphone you can very quickly create a high-quality member testimonial, 1 to 2 minutes in length, suitable for uploading to your Facebook page, your club's website, or other social media. Now, I'm going to give you some examples of how to use the power of the iGoFigure system in order to recognize people who have given you testimonials and in order to get more. Let's say that you have a member named Allison who's just given you a testimonial which you've uploaded to your Facebook page. Here's an idea of something you can do in the iGoFigure software that will recognize her and hopefully get more members to give you testimonials also. We're going to go back over here to sign-in screen options, and this time we're going to go to the background. We have the standard background right here, which consists of our company's logo and the name of our software. But as you've probably seen here or are aware, there are a number of stock backgrounds that you can select. And there's some pretty good ones. We've got a healthcare background, daycare background, martial arts, gymnastics, and a lot more. Feel free to look through this list. But one of the things that you can also do is click on this Browse button here, and you can import a photo that you have taken. Let's say, for example, a photo of a member who's just given you a testimonial to upload to Facebook. Click here on Browse. Let's go over to Pictures, and we'll see here Allison.jpg, which we have not only scanned in, but you can see we've also added some text here to the top and the bottom, which you can do using any simple program like Microsoft Paint, which is included free with every copy of Windows. Let's go ahead and click Save, and then jump over to our member welcome screen to see what this looks like. As you can see, we have a full screen of Allison's face, and it now says, "Have you seen Allison's testimonial on our Facebook page? Would you like to leave us a testimonial too? Just ask." As you can see, we've turned off the advertising left and advertising right, and instead we now have a full page or full monitor advertisement which stays up at all times that a member is not scanning in. Okay, why would we have the small upper left and upper right advertising if we can use this entire screen? Well, the reason is those two upper left places are strategically placed in order to still remain visible when a member is scanning in. I'm going to go ahead and scan a member in here just for an example, and you'll see that as soon as I do, her scan-in message appears in two parts, which obstructs the view. But it's okay because it goes away in just a moment. The rest of the time, however, your member welcome screen contains a nice, large recognition of a member who has just given you a testimonial and hopefully inspires other members to do the same. Now, here are a few other ideas of how you can use the iGoFigure system to identify members who might be willing to give you testimonials. We're going to come over here to Reports menu, click on Member Reports, and toward the bottom here, you will see the Top Losing Members report. Hopefully you're pulling this report anyways once per month. For example, let's take a look and set this report from the 1st of January to the 31st of January for the top 10 losing members. Hopefully, again, you're recognizing your top losing members by placing their name on the wall every single month. Well, here's another idea for you. Go ahead and pull this report and find your top 10 best resulting members in any given month. Then go to their member record. Let's say, for example, Heather Pinnell was one of our top 10. Click here on her Messages tab, click on Edit, and leave her a sign-in screen message that will intrigue her. "Heather, I need to talk to you about something important. Please come see me. Thanks, Andy." And don't show this just once. Go ahead and show this for 2 or 3 months until she actually comes in and sees you. Remember, as soon as she does, you can just click here on Clear Message. Once Heather comes and sees you, you can say, "You know something, Heather? You were one of my top 10 best performing members last month. I would really like to recognize you by having you give a short testimonial talking about your results and why you like my facility and post it on my Facebook page." Doesn't have to be anything fancy. We can do it right here, right now, with my smartphone. Just step into my office, just like Kyle was talking about. Another report you can use for similar purposes is Attendance Report. Take a look at the total attendance by date range, and again set this to a 1-month range. This will tell you how many times people have come in any given month. And again, it's probably a great idea to be running contests for the best attendance in each month of the year. Well, use the same technique to find your top attending members, leave them a personal welcome screen message for when they scan in, and encourage them to give you a testimonial. Now, in just a moment, I'm going to leave you with a 7-step checklist, which you can follow step by step in order to implement the ideas that were taught in this iCamp. But before I do that, I want to show you where you can go on our website to receive further help and assistance with some of the technical areas. For example, we briefly touched in this iCamp on creating advertising in the upper left and upper right portions of your welcome screen, or using the entire welcome screen for a similar purpose. If you want to know how to do this, come over here to our website at igofigure.com, click on the Training tab, and go to the second link down, the Online iLearning Center. You will have training courses and reference materials available at your disposal. For example, if we come over here to Training Courses and scan down near the bottom, you will notice that ILC course number 203 is on the sign-in screen advertising feature. And if I click on this, you'll see you can either watch a short video, less than 5 minutes long, that explains how to do everything you'll need to do to implement that feature, or if you click here on Summary, you will have a corresponding handout, a PDF file that explains exactly what the advertising feature is and how to use it, gives you technical details, examples of good and poorly designed ads, and even ends with some of the exact examples that we used during this iCamp. Okay, let's end with your success checklist. And don't worry, I'm going to give you a link where you can download this checklist as soon as this iCamp is done. Number 1, use the welcome screen ad space as an auction reward for the most Buddy Referrals. Remember, Buddy Referrals inevitably end up as members. Even if not every single Buddy Referral ends up as a new member, some will. Use this great idea that Kyle talked about to get more Buddy Referrals and therefore more members. Number 2, use your welcome screen background to recognize somebody who just gave you a video testimonial and to hopefully seek more. Number 3, use the top losing member reports to get a video testimonial. Remember, leave them a custom sign-in screen message, congratulate them on their progress, and ask them if they would be willing to give you a quick testimonial. Number 4, use the total attendance report for any given month for the same purpose. Number 5, set up a video testimonial area in your office in front of your logo where you can easily walk a member into a quiet area, have them stand in front of a sign or a logo representing your business, and just simply using your smartphone, shoot a 1 to 2 minute video. As Kyle said, have a prepared list of questions, and a few of the questions Kyle recommended are: when did you first come in? How did you hear about us? What do you like the best about us? And what type of results have you been seeing? And finally, check out Kyle's Club Improvement series at www.igofigure.com. There are well over a dozen volumes posted, and more are constantly coming. Okay, where can you download this checklist for yourself? Why, from the iLearning Center, of course. Click here on Reference Materials and expand the Miscellaneous column. Take a look at some of the many documents that are checked into this area. And when you get down to the S's, you'll notice right here our Social Media and Testimonials iCamp Success Checklist. Click on this PDF file and you will see our 7-step checklist. Thank you very much for your time and for being with us in this iCamp. We certainly hope that some of the ideas and materials presented were worthwhile. We hope that you will follow our simple 7-step checklist, and we hope it will result in your success in getting more members and making more money.